I've been using the DJI Osmo Pocket 3 for the past 4 months. So in this video, I wanted to give you 10 reasons on why I think this camera is great for content creators. If you get the creator combo, you're pretty much gonna get everything that you need. So you'll get an extra battery, you'll get a wide angle lens, you'll get a tripod, and then you'll also get a mic that syncs up effortlessly with this device, which makes it super easy for you as a content creator. So once you get this device and your creator combo, you can hit the ground running. You pretty much have everything that you need. The only thing that you probably would need is maybe some lights, depending on how you plan on using it. But if you're gonna be shooting outside, you really have everything that you need with this combo. Another reason I think this camera is great for content creators is because of the image quality. From this 1-inch sensor, you get some pretty good footage. And I'll say for me personally, I've actually taken the camera out on a video that I shot on the Insta360 Go 3S. A lot of that video was shot on this camera. And then any footage that I had from the Insta360 Go 3S was also put in that video. So it's just really shocking to me that I literally took out 2 small cameras that can fit in my pocket and they completed the video, and I think the quality of the video is okay. Another reason I think this camera is great for content creators is because you can actually just hand this over to someone and I feel like they'll be able to film you within seconds. You won't have to worry about showing them how to use the camera, and that's what you need as a content creator so that you can push out content really quickly. So this definitely makes things a lot easier. Another reason I think this camera is great for content creators is that it's user-friendly, and this is something that I preach about a lot with my Canon cameras. I love that the cameras are just pretty intuitive, like you can go through the menus, and I just think that they're very simple. And I find the same thing with the Osmo Pocket 3. I find that the menus and everything is pretty easy to learn and pretty easy to pick up, and that is actually going to help with creating and pushing out content when you don't have to look up every little thing. You can kind of figure it out by going into the camera. Another reason I think this camera is great for content creators because it's so small and pocketable, where you can actually just put it in your pocket and you can go out and shoot B-roll very easily. And another reason I like it too is because I don't like having a big setup out in public and having people staring at me. This is so small and compact. I've actually had it out in public and people haven't even noticed that I had a camera with me. And another reason I recommend the Osmo Pocket 3 for content creators is that you get stable footage. So you can actually get some pretty good footage just walking with this camera. Now you will get a little bit of that gimbal bounce up and down, but I think it still looks a lot better than a lot of the stabilization you'll get on some of the cheaper lower end cameras. Another reason I recommend the Osmo Pocket 3 for content creators is that the footage looks great straight out of the camera. However, you do have the ability to color grade. So if you want to use D-Log M and you have that 10-bit color, I feel like you could really push the colors. Personally, I prefer just to shoot as it is straight out of the camera. I don't want to do that extra color grading and all of that good stuff, but I do like having that on the camera. Another pretty cool reason that I recommend that content creators pick up this camera is for active tracking. So active tracking will have the camera follow you around, make it look like you actually have a cameraman, which is perfect because I know a lot of people are solo shooters, myself included, and this definitely will help ease some of that shooting and having to ask family and friends to help you. You can actually do it on your own. Another reason I recommend the Osmo Pocket 3 to content creators is because of the Mimo app. I actually think this app is so convenient. You can basically use it as a monitor and control your settings. You can stop and stop recording, which is great. And it also has a bunch of other features. Another reason I love to recommend the Osmo Pocket 3 is that it has fast charging. So you can get up to 80% in 16 minutes and fully charged within 32 minutes. And for me, that is just a win-win. And the last reason I recommend that content creators pick up the Osmo Pocket 3 is that it's just a great tool to create with. It's something that you can have on you at all times. It's very user-friendly and it's just really fun to use. So if you found this video helpful, make sure you leave me a like and drop me a comment down below. Thank you guys for watching, and peace and positive vibes until I catch you in my next video.